but she's being quiet today. Okay, let me mute. Lay down. Okay, perfect. Now let me just swap down here. All right, it's now 10 o'clock, so we should be beginning to get ready into the war. Currently right now we're just waiting and getting on the starters. But other than that, I guess we can now begin. So for everyone that can hear me, hopefully the audio is coming through well. Hello and welcome to season 9 of Duel Links Team Wars. Obviously, I'm beyond excited here. Feel free to comment in the chat, guys. I want to make sure everything's coming through clear. I want to make sure the audio is right. I don't want there to be any issues. Obviously, I'm not by myself. I'm here with my very good friend Drizzels. Say hello.
Hey guys, I'm very excited to go cast this war. And wow, it's looking really stacked here when I'm looking at the lineups.
Yeah, no, today is looking insane. And oh my gosh, okay, they're already starting. So let me just hop in this. Looks like we're gonna have Miss versus Ulako. Let me go ahead and get their names adjusted here on the screen, just so we have the players. And guys, let me know in the chat. I want to make sure the audio is good. Is there any questions about turning things up, down, etc.? Who's who? So it looks like we're starting off with Onomats going against Blue Eyes currently. All right, looks
like missed it.
Oh, hello, Christopher. Hello, everyone. I'm very excited, guys. Brand new season of Team Wars. Hype in the chat, poggers. Super excited, obviously. Guys, let me know. Obviously, yes, the ban list is in effect right now. Feel free to give your comments, thoughts. Let me know how excited you are. But let's go ahead and actually start focusing the gameplay here. It looks like Ulako playing Onomat's Gaga, starting out with a turn 1 bouncer with 1 set passing. And looks like we're going to see some Blue Eyes action going on right now. And my
Thunder Dragons from Mist.
Yeah, no, very surprising. I know he's a very big TD fan. But since right now we are in a new format / ban list, since that has come out, Drizzles, give me your thoughts on it. Tell me how you're feeling and what's up.
I mean, we see already with Onomats the first deck that didn't got touched at all. They still have Trunade, they still have the Broken Skill, and yeah, Blue Eyes didn't got touched either. And I think, yeah, those two decks together with Thunder Dragons and the Water Exceed deck are probably the decks to go. But yeah, as we saw in the other war already, plenty of new decks of interesting versions. So there's a lot of room for creativity in the first week.
Yeah, no. Alright, now I'm just getting edits here to kind of tweak with the volume a bit.
Only 1 card set from Blue Eyes, that's not looking good.
Yeah, no, that's not what you want to see. in my honest opinion, even though Blue Eyes didn't get really any major buffs or anything, I feel like them adding alternative just really helped with things like the consistency, because I remember back maybe a few months ago having like 3 Blue Eyes in hand was a brick, but now that people are using the skill of Ultimate Dragons, it seems like having all those Blue Eyes in hand never really seems to be like a bad thing. So just seeing one set is kind of a really passive and unfortunate play. But looks like we are going to see the on-the-map play skill being activated to review the Gaga Bolt and Sister to add back the Utopic Onomatopoeia and the Gaga Head. But yeah, guys, let me know how the audio's sounding now. Should I make any more adjustments? Are things looking clean? I want to make sure you guys get the full experience to really enjoy one of the best competitive events that we have out here.
But now's the question, what is down there, unless it's like a hollowed life barrier. One back row shouldn't be able to stop the whole Onomat turn. Okay.
A Blisteller coming out right now. So now let's see if this one backer is enough to deal with it. I know you did mention Hollow Life Barrier. That would be pretty nice right now. I see we could potentially be thinking of a TTH, maybe even having a Karma Cut. Just something, one type of disruption really could be sufficient enough. And looks like it is going to be a Raigeki Gate, discarding a Sage and not playing it. What the?
Yeah, it's interesting that he didn't summon the Sage.
Yeah. He didn't. Yeah, I'm very confused. Does he have pure stones in hand? Like, I don't...
Yeah, maybe he really bricked with triple stone and Sage.
Yeah,
And he didn't want to discard it with Raigeki Break because of the Dweller.
yeah, I can follow that. Maybe he drew into those 2 Blue Eyes? I'm kind of confused.
I'm confused too, but at least we're seeing the Blue Eye skill pulling me activate and gonna get out a Twin Burst Dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like Dweller is going to be activated, chaining to the effect of the polymerization.
Wow, even 3? No, so he bricked on Blue Eyes and not on stones.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, and looks like he is going to be bringing out the Neos Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Fusion, which is going to be immediately gotten rid of by an Offering Seer. Tribute summon for a Gaga Head. Gaga Head's effect is going to activate to special summon up to 2 monsters from the graveyard, bringing out the Onomatopoeia as well as the Gaga Coat. And this is a clear lethal.
Nah, but the chat is correct. There was no reason to summon the Sage on turn 2, since there was a bouncer on the field.
Yeah, very, very true. But nonetheless, looks like SEM is going to take the first game here, going up with a quick 1-0. I was kind of cut off briefly, unfortunately. We were kind of getting caught up in the game and setting things up, etc. So just kind of reiterate. First off, again, hello everyone. Welcome to Season 9 of Duel Links Team Wars. One of, if not the most competitive team event to get yourself involved in. Obviously, this is something you want to be a part of, where we have many competitive teams in a 5v5 format, competing in a best of 1 with the first who tend to win. We have 2 of the most superior teams, SEM and Bricks and Potatoes, both consisting of very highly skilled and capable players. Both of them just able to do so much here, so expect to see nothing but greatness coming out of this.
And what is really interesting as well is that Ulako is actually the only player who's on the lineup here who was playing in the previous season in the same war when we had SEM against Bricks and Potatoes, and all other 9 players got exchanged.
Yeah, no, that is very, very interesting. And you kind of mentioned this earlier, and you definitely are right. Hold on. Luna! Shut the fuck up! You
And
mentioned
he
this.
others and the dragons from Mist, yeah.
Yeah, the ones you called out earlier. Bad! Get in your crate! Get in your crate! Come here! Come here! Get it! Get it! Bad! Bad!
Going for the levy. Turn 1, 2. Shuffle back a card.
Alright. Looks like Sister is going to be summoned once more here. Going to add and reveal the Gaga Bolt to hand. I'm not gonna lie, especially with this new ban list, based on my initial thoughts, I was automatically thinking that that Onamats are probably one of the stronger decks, as well as Water. And I think both of them are performing relatively well. What are your thoughts on the ban list? How are you feeling? Do you think it's going to be a very big meta shift? Do you think that we're going to have some decks that are stronger now, etc.? Let me know how you feel, Drizzles. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, as said previously, we have like 4 decks who didn't got touched at all, and then various meta decks who are quite hard affected by the ban list, or more like by the skill changes. Like Balance got changed a lot. Desperado is like really dead now. But yeah, I think it's gonna take some time, and I think it's a bit obvious that they didn't want to hit all the Exceed decks so fast, so to tell that better.
Yeah. Do you think your Cyber Dragons are gonna be more viable now?
I mean, in the first war of the season, 2 hours ago, we already saw Cyber Dragons from Sensei.
True.
But I don't know, like matchups like Thunder Dragons are still there, who are not really amazing.
Yeah. I was surprised that Thunder Dragons weren't touched, but I don't really think they needed to be. I don't know, Konami's kind of all over the place. I am surprised that Onamats were not touched, and honestly, they're just displaying as to why they just are so strong. Being able to make this number 70 here, Malevolent Sin. M7 gonna activate to banish or send the Raiden back to the hand right now. This is looking like a clear OTK unless there is a potential Karibo. There is a bit of delay, unless that is a Dragon Dark in hand. 2400 to the face, using the effective boost of 2700. Another 2700.
Ulaco takes a 2-0. Wow.
Yeah, no, a very quick 2-0 victory. And SEM going up 2-0. You love to see it, especially if you are obviously the winning team, of course. Nonetheless, right now, let's go ahead and update these records here currently. Ulaco starting off with a very strong start. Nonetheless, Bricks and Potatoes hopping right back into it, sending Edu to the table, not wasting any time whatsoever. They clearly were prepared for this swap.
So they're very confident with their Onomat counter.
Oh yes, 100%.
Is that Cyber Dragon or what?
Oh, potentially could be cool. Oh, balance. Oh, Triamid.
That looks like Triamid there.
Oh my goodness.
Cruiser, Hunter, draw 1, discard 1. 2 back rows.
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
And if there's like a continuous trap card like Pulse or so, then he can even survive through Trunade.
Yeah, Pulse could be pretty good. Alright, so looks like right now we're seeing the Dodo draw resolve, sending the glove to the graveyard. Activating Pot of Greed one time, let's go. Now, I don't think we've seen him open Sister plenty of games. I think this is now the second or third we've seen it happening. But I do not believe we have yet to see him activate True Nade once yet. And we know True Nade is a very pretty popular / common card ran in Onomats. Not like he's needed it really, but still. I am a little surprised we have not seen any usage out of it just yet.
We didn't saw any tests yet, or? No True Nade offerings, Cosmic Book, or whatever?
Yeah, no, it's just been... It seems like it's been Sin / like, Bouncer / M7 OTK. Even in the first game, he just simply OTK'd by just using Gaga Head and then summoning 2 monsters on board.
No. The only thing we otherwise saw was the Dweller.
Yeah. Alright.
It was an early tech out. You gonna activate the pulse now, or?
Yeah. Now, Drizzles, give me your thoughts on this matchup here. How do you feel the Triamids versus Ana matchup is, in your opinion?
I think Triamid is a good counter, especially with there we see the Triamid pulse with cards like this who are not affected by True Nade, even though there's no True Nade at the moment, but he's going straight in to destroy the Gaga sister.
Yeah. It is interesting he is choosing to pop now, in my opinion, considering how we did see he did add the Gaga Wind, which will allow him to special summon a level 4 from his hand. So he must be confident that he has no real use for the Wind, but at the same time he may be also wanting to play around Bolt.
Yeah.
So...
And I could see something like, I don't know, maybe a Canadier or a TTH being down there as a second trap.
Yeah. These are all viable options. It's not like the build of Triamids has relatively changed or done anything different as of late. And I did mention the Gaga Wind, which is now being used currently to special summon a monster on board, which he brings out the Gaga Head, which will allow him, if he likes to special summon 2 Gagagas, which could be currently just the sister.
Alright, he can't summon Dwarf. He's just going to attack.
Yeah. Looks like he is attempting to play around the TTH. Maybe he read the delays, does not want to spark anything. So right now we could see Edu just simply take 300 to the face. Granted, we do know in his hand he did reveal... Which monster is it again? The one that's special.
It's a Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter.
It's no swing, so he's not in super danger. And there's the GH.
There's the Tretch being activated. Going to get rid of the
Gaga from Ulako.
Yes, very, very good. Not playing into the Tretch, forcing it out from Edu, as well as being able to be protected because of Triamid Fortress. Now bring out the Hunter. And added the King Golem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% game. King Golem literally says goodnight, bye.
So there we go. Well prepared counter, and it worked.
And like that, that's game, babe. Alright, very, very good. Edu putting bricks on the board with their first win. Very, very nice here. So right now, Ulako quickly hopping off the table. No team is really wasting any time currently attempting to counter and swap, etc., which is very, very good. Granted, obviously, we know that Ulako is not able to use any of his repeats just yet since he has won some games. But now this is Edu's potential opportunity to put bricks and even things up.
Okay, we see Yuma and Astral again. So is this another Onomat, or is he going with Thunder Dragons?
Well, I see that he's playing 21 cards, so I don't believe I believe he's playing 20 when played Onomats. So unless he just played Onomats with one other card, I would assume this is Thunder Dragons also.
Double Onomat as a starting pair would be at least really surprising.
Yeah. I don't know. After last season, I remember Tier 0, they're relatively popular for playing the bringing 2 decks within the same pair. So I wouldn't be surprised if that were to be brought up today or in some future games. But I don't know. We'll just have to kind of wait and see.
And for information, since the ban list is in effect, Edo is forced to play balance with the new updated version, even though that's of course not in the game. He's not allowed to special summon any monster or to activate any monster effects on his first turn. However, we saw that in the previous game he can use the Triumph Hunter to perform a second normal summon.
Yeah. Speaking of that hit on the ban list for a lot of these skills, Drizzles, how do you think they're going to affect a lot of these decks going forward? Do you think it really will be crippling? I know you kind of mentioned that Master of Destiny really helped kill Desperado, but for other decks like Triamids, Noble Knights, etc., how do you feel on it?
I think Triamids is maybe together with Goki like one of the only decks who's not super affected by the balance hit. They still can play it if they want to. Like Triamids still can summon 1 or 2 monsters with Hunter in their first turn. Goki can just set a monster if they want together with a huge amount of traps. But other decks like Noble Knights are really hard affected by balance and are probably going to other decks, other skills for the deck.
Yeah, I agree. I feel that honestly, when I saw the balance hit, I literally thought it was literally because of Noble Knights from the very beginning. But I don't know. The skill was very consistent, so I can understand it being a hit. Speaking of consistent, Ulako opening up a pretty good hand for Thunder Dragons, being able to make a bouncer, bring out a roar, and a duo. And he opened up a Luffy, was able to get off the combo. So he's looking to be in a pretty decent state. Looking to swap in here. King Golem is going to activate, saying that he can't do anything. Triman Master is going to be activated as well, which will allow him to be able to go ahead and tag out that King Golem to bring out another field spell from the deck. Going for that.
Interesting that he didn't went for an M7 instead of the bouncer.
Yeah.
But it was not a Sphinx in the hand, it is a Dancer.
Redirecting towards that Dancer. I know we saw TTH earlier. It looks like we're going to see Tri-Mid Pulse coming out right now. Opting to banish the Cruiser and the King Golem so that he will be able to destroy the Bouncer. Granted, this is still a board clearance. And we do know that Tri-Mids kind of suck when it comes to top decking. He will be able to activate the effective Dancer. Which
and
will...
he's getting his Tri-Mid Sphinx now.
Yep. So now he can add that Sphinx to hand. And now that he's done that, Sphinx will be able to activate from the hand, bring out the biggest of the boys. And then opting not to swing into the Tri-Mid Master. Swinging with the Sphinx once more. Very good, doing 1,100 damage. Destroying the Thunder Dragon Roar.
Yeah, Herbert saying in the chat if he top decked a monster, could have been game already.
Yeah. Now, we are seeing a bit of delay here right now, currently with the Cruiser and the Dancer in the graveyard. Taking a look. I do maybe debating if he wants to swing with that Tri-Mid Master and pop that duo. No real reason to. But there is a bit of delay / thinking going on here currently, obviously. Light Brigade being activated, milling a Thunder Dragon, Dark, a Raiden, and a Levianeer. Normal summoning Raiden.
Are we gonna see a Blackwing on Nimaro now? And then into a Levianeer?
That could be interesting.
Yeah, if his last card is not one of the two remaining Levianeers, then it was pretty safe.
Yeah, honestly, he's in a pretty good state.
But looking as well on the roster of Bricks and Potatoes, we have 4 kinda new players on the lineup. Like Tsun joined late season in the last season before playoffs started. But all Kansava, Raw and Edo got added from 3 different teams in this offseason.
Yeah, so soon. Wait, didn't they? Wait, no. Kanzawa was added mid-season last season, right? Or was he early on?
No, Tsun. No, Tsun was added last season, and Kansava went from Destiny Draw to Bricks in the off-season after Destiny Draw disbanded.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, essentially, you would say they have about 4 new players, quote unquote, out of 5 here.
Yes. Raw joining from SunClan, and Edo coming from Forbidden Memories. And it was not a Levianeer using the Hawk to bring back the Roar.
So we're gonna end on that board state here. Triman Pulse is going to activate. Most likely, I would assume he's gonna pop the duo here.
No.
Yeah, which he does. Okay. Raiden's gonna milling his last Levianeer, I believe this is. 1, 2, nope,
No,
only
one is
2.
left.
One
There's
Levi left. Okay. Milling 2 Levi's now and having a light brigade.
But it looks now really good for Edo.
Yeah, no. Essentially, any monster is GG for him, correct? Yeah. Yeah, swing. Yeah, no, 1 monster should be good enough for him. It should be sufficient. It looks like he does not have it, but he can at least clear the board currently. Doing 600 here, and then after that, we'll do another 600 currently.
Interesting as well what he top decked. Has to be like other field spells, because he didn't want it to cycle with Master end of turn, and he's not setting either back row or some monsters. So I assume they're like multiple copies of, like, I don't know, Cruiser and the Fortress hand.
Nice. Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious that Ulaku's kind of in a state where he can't really do anything. Just the fact that, one, if we do see a Levi, that could be okay, but we know that we could easily see something like Fortress coming out for protection. Like, there's just too much that Edu has at the moment, so this should be 100% more in his favor.
Yeah, that's pretty over.
Yeah, no. But I mean, granted, Edu honestly is making Triamids looking relatively decent right now. Very, very good. And things like that are very good, especially considering how we mentioned earlier, there was just a new ban list that came out, so... Well... Just like that, Edu, I mentioned, could be bringing this back around for Bricks, and looks like he's doing it. Evening up the score and now going 2-2, starting out with a clean 2-0. Very, very nice job.
But a good start as well from Ulaku. Going 2-2 as a starter is always nice.
Yes, exactly. As far as I'm concerned, both players should be 100% proud. They did their jobs, which is good. And now currently it's just up to the rest of their team to go ahead and continue to do theirs so they can get a clean victory.
So what do you think, Cosmic? What is the first counter against Triamids? What is Supreme European Monarchs gonna send in? Take Edu out?
Against Triamids?
Obviously, something that is playing maybe multiple copies of Cosmic Cyclone.
Yeah, I was thinking Harpies. I mean, not Harpies, Blackwings with Harpies hunting ground. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I guess you could also send Sidra. I mean, play like Cosmic Cyclones or Storm. Things like that. What else was it? I don't know. I guess you could also play Heroes technically too, right? I mean, like Triple CC, Stratos Pops, Sack, OTK. I don't know. I just think of Sack immediately whenever I think of this.
Yeah, I think if there would be a Jano on the lineup now, we would immediately see Heroes.
Oh yes, for sure. And it looks like SEM has found their next player they're going to be sending, which is going to be one of their latest additions, Zenzo.
That really looks like level reduction Blackwing, if I would guess.
What the?
$21 cards.
Did they send Thunder again?
I
Huh.
would be very surprised. Let's see what he's gonna play.
Yeah, I'm.
Like as far as I know, Yuma and Astral, they don't have level reduction skill.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, they sent Thunders again. What the?
Oh, okay, interesting. And he opened. Good hand.
Like in reality, Thunder shouldn't be bad against Triamids. I mean, even though Edu won, and we just saw that clearly displayed. I don't know. Let's see. So he milled a Levianeer, a Thunder Dragon Dark, and the melody that would search the Levianeer. We have not seen level dupe.
No.
Wait, what? He just ended on. Okay.
I mean, there's no real reason to go into Bouncer, since there's no effect activation on Ido's first turn anyway.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'm just surprised, like, maybe even setting up like a turn 1 M7. I mean, you'd use the bounce anyway.
But yeah, Zenzo with his luck is already following Ulako. No levies, levies always getting milled here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think either player has really been too fortunate when it comes to actually getting out Levianeer.
Yeah, that's true what is getting mentioned in the chat. He could have made an M7 just to get his own Levianeer back from the graveyard, but he decided not to.
Yeah, that's what I was... That was an option.
And Edu is going with the Cruiser into the King Golem, searching a Hunter, and is getting up a second normal summon. There's the Master.
Ooh, pretty good. 2 sets too? Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Gonna be able to do 600 swing over the aloof here. No effect gonna go through, obviously, because of the King Golem.
And Edu sitting there and saying, "You wanna get more Thunder Dragons into me?" He is ready for it.
And it looks like Levianeer is going to be activated. I had one in the hand already. Going to activate also the Dragonhawk and the Dragon Dark. Going to be able to add one and shuffle his hand, or as many cards as you like from his hand.
Are we gonna see a trap card activation now from Edu, or only a tag out into Fortress, or?
Nope. I'm taking a look at the question in the chat. Is there a Discord to join? Yes. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Go ahead and get involved in the Discord, guys, to join, see what the Team War / Duel Links community is like. get involved, join yourself a team, create a team possibly for the next upcoming season, keep up with the games, join Fantasy League, obviously. Fantasy League, one of my favorite things to do. You can ask Drizzles, me and him discuss and make many things on a regular basis to kind of figure out who the best players are to pick from, who you can bet on, make your own personal team, have a chance to win a great prize. Definitely, you have to be a sub, obviously, so exclamation mark sub in the chat so you can really get all the benefits that come from being involved in Team Wars. A lot of great work went into this, so you definitely want to get involved and show your appreciation for it. If you have social media, definitely exclamation mark Twitter in the chat. Go ahead and give Team Wars a quick follow to get updates on live games, reports, castings, Team Wars talks, etc. There's so much content involved. And speaking of content, there is a brand new YouTube channel. YouTube. That you
oh my god.
Yes, I know. That has come out now. A lot of commands, I know, just thrown at you, but these are all great things you definitely want to check out. You can catch all of the Team Wars highlights and special events over there, also for your own convenience. Just so much stuff. Obviously, take a look at the bottom left-hand side of the screen in case you forget the commands, or just simply ask a mod or someone in the chat, and they'll greatly assist you.
Going back to the gameplay, we see 2 cards getting destroyed with the Levianeer, being the Field Spell King Golem and in Triumph Pulse. And then he's making an Onimaru out of his newly summoned Raiden and Levianeer. So the question is the last card from Edo, is it something relevant? Can it stop the Onimaru? Or is he in a really bad spot now?
Yeah, and really, what can stop it? I mean, taking a look here, level duping activated, nice. Try-Mid Pulse in the graveyard, so if this is a threat, it's now dead, unfortunately.
There comes the duo before doing the level duplication at level 8, and he is going to summon Heliopolis. Oh, and that's a scoop from Edo, and the Thunder Dragon counter worked, even though Edo opened pretty good.
Yes, no, looks like SEM obviously had faith in the deck to go ahead and beat Trimint, and it got the job done. So Zenzo going up 1-0 currently, putting SEM right back in the lead where they were initially. Very, very good. So now Edu is going to be forced to go into his next upcoming deck. So I guess, I'm not too sure, honestly. I guess, what would you pair with Triamids? Because I guess, what do you anticipate to lose to?
Yeah, normally you lose to the Sack decks we talked about. Blue Eyes is maybe not the best matchup either, same for Thunder Dragons.
Yeah. And looks like one of the non-hit decks is going to be coming out. Looks like we're going to be seeing some Water XYZ action happening here.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. If you say that you are losing to like Blue Eyes and Thunder Dragons, a water deck, it's like some Necro Valleys against Thunder Dragons can be really strong.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many often comparisons of the water deck, honestly, to legit Shiranui. Just the fact that Diva they consider like literally Squire, quote unquote, which is kind of funny how they also can just special summon a monster from the deck and then use the extra deck right after and play a various amount of techs.
But yeah, it's all coming down if he's gonna open Diva or not.
Yeah, no.
And if there's a Necro Valley. Infantry coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna see a summon Diva for all up. No, we're gonna see a Gishki, okay.
Stacking his top 3 card of the deck like Spellbook of Organization, but no Diva.
Yeah, no. Territory of the Sharks is going to be activated, going to allow him to go into an Exceed monster right now, changing everything to a rank 4.
But yeah, when speaking about skill changes and the ban list, that this skill and the Onomat skill were not changed at all was a surprise. And no back row from Edo.
Ooh, that is not a strong turn 1 if you ask me.
Maybe there are multiple anglers in the hand, or he is that sure that he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
And Zenzo again with aloof, banishing dark and Roar. Depends what he got in the hand. It might be already game. He can OTK through the Dweller and one infantry pop.
Alright, opting to add a Dragonhawk to the hand. Leave it to Zenzo to open full combo. Chat is so funny. No, we easily... I mean, I'm not gonna coach here, but we could easily see just like level dupe on the... Yeah, on the aloof. Use Hawk effect, special summon. Go into M7 bounce, swing. Yeah, pretty...
Yeah, if he can shit out 3 monsters who are big enough, then one infantry pop is not gonna stop him.
Yeah. Infantry gonna come out right now. Melody. I was gonna ask if there's a Levi in hand, but hey.
Oh boy.
It's coming to hand, I'll tell you that. Discarding an aloof to add up to 2 Levianeers. Not even opting to use the effect of Levianeer, adding or using the effect of the Dragonhawk to hand.
Nah, he's just gonna summon 3 monsters and is gonna run into it, and that looks like it is over for Edo.
Yep. Levi hesitant and swings in with Dragon Roar for a game. Again, Zenzo now being the second SEM player to start off with going 2-0 entering to the game, putting SEM up now 4-2.
Basically just putting back the 2-point lead they had when Olako started.
Yep, very good here. But nonetheless, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, doing your job. Edu going 2-2 now, so nothing to be ashamed of. Very good here. And like you mentioned, I know you were very impressed with the Bricks and Potatoes roster or lineup for the day. So obviously we can expect nothing but a clapper to come in. And speaking of a clapper, coming in with the gold icon, Kanzawa hopping on super quick. Looking to get things rolling and back on board for Bricks.
Yeah, and he got his gold icon in the recent KC Cup, February this year.
Yes. So he is hot and ready.
More Yuma and Astral.
Is this Onomets?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Onomat to counter the Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
And Zenzo with the aloof again, the 3rd game in a row.
Dude, he is open.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. He's opening up the Wower German hands.
Zenzo just making Thunder Dragon look like a deck where you never brick.
Honestly.
But yeah, speaking about Fantasy League, while he is doing his first turn, do you have anyone of this war on your Fantasy League team for week 1?
Let's go ahead and take a look here. Because I'm honestly not too sure. So going to Team Wars, since you can obviously now reveal it, I can just read off who I have. And taking a look, yes! I have Zenzo on my team.
Wow.
Oh my.
He's already 2-0.
Yes, he was the guy. Oh, he was my gamble slash YOLO pick. Because I knew he was a new guy and I thought he would do decent. Oh, I'm so smart. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, the only person I had from those teams on the lineup is actually Haru, but Haru ended up not being on the lineup for today.
Oh my. Yeah, no. I only had Zenzo from today because I know we had kind of made some comments going
Yeah,
back
we
and
had a
forth.
discussion if you want to pick like Zengao from the first war. What
Yeah.
I didn't end up doing either, so already a lot of points I lost.
Yes, no. I also picked Galv. Yes, I picked Sen Galv. He did well. Zenzo's doing well. Now I just need my team to do well so I can get more points. Yeah, no. Today's a good day. Today's a good day.
Going back to the war, Zenzo opening on Bouncer and Roar. Let's see if Conserva can break this board in OTK, or what his plan is. Using the skill as his first action in his turn.
Revealing the Gaga one and the glove, sending it right back. Adding sister and... Wait, what? A Gaga child. If you control a Gaga monster other than a Gaga child, you can special summon this card from your hand. Different level in this card. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen child used.
But you can't attack this turn.
It's just so interesting.
Sister getting negated by the bouncer, and there comes the child.
Yeah, there's a kid here. What the? Econ? Econ? He's gonna take the roar and use it as okay.
Wow.
Is he gonna... Wait, M7 bounce, that's lethal, yeah.
No, he can't.
Oh, wait, no battle phase because he special summoned. Oh, no. Wait, how does this resolve? I'm very curious.
No, he can OTK. Because only when he used the second effect? Yeah,
I thought he could. Effect. I was gonna say, yeah, this is OT. What the?
Yeah, because he didn't use the effect from the child to manipulate the levels. He used the sister to make both level 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you only skip your draw phase if you use the second effect of the child.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Very... First off, Econ showing just how broken it is, and Kanzawa coming in real clutch here. Putting the score up, bringing it back up once more, 4-3. Potentially can even things back up for them. Very, very interesting, honestly. Econ is not one of the semi-limited cards I've actually seen used in Onomats, so very, very cool to see it, honestly. I think Econ is probably one of the most busted cards you can use, in my opinion, which is obviously why it was set. But, I mean, when you get to Deuce, you can see why it's pretty insane. It literally is just pure sack. But Zenzo getting his first loss. Swapping here. Looks like we're going to see some Zane action now, actually.
20 cards, no skill revealed. Is that Cyber Dragon now, or?
Interesting. Potentially.
Or maybe Lunar Lights, Master of Fusion.
Luna Lights is something I did want to explore. I think it's very interesting right now. It actually might be semi-decent, but I want to see someone else use it first.
chat is already waiting for Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dragon Core.
Alright. Using the Onomat skill, adding Gagaga head, and adding the child back after revealing the bolt and the onomatopoeia. Special summoning the child. 3 6s on board currently. Exceeding, making Bouncer turn 1. Ending on the Gagaga coat and the turn 1 Bouncer. No sets here. We know that one card is head. And then there is one unrevealed card. And now we have Zenzo with 5 cards in hand currently.
Yeah, now it's getting really interesting. I said Cyber Dragon, can you OTK even through that board? It is Cyber Dragon! And Cyber Dragon Core is coming out! Let's go!
Okay, let's see the sack of Sidra potentially coming out. Bounce are going to be activated to negate the effect of that Cyber Dragon Core.
Yeah, but if his remaining cards are Fusion Gate and Port in the hand, then it's already over.
Yes, no. Alright, I'm trying to see the sack come out here.
Come on, Zenzo. Show it!
Show the support, show the gate.
Don't make a Kanda, please.
Okay. Oh!
1 set and pass! Oh, wow.
Oh, that is disappointing.
That's really disappointing. What is in his hand that he's having 3 cards in the hand?
Is that the fusion, the trap? Yeah, the overflow trap. Okay. Bolt hitting the trap, gonna be able to send the core, and if he has something else to kind of start popping things. Ooh. Sending a Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dragon Core. Looking to pop 2. And now the effective overflow will activate.
Yeah, but I mean, all that doesn't matter. We saw he searched Gagaga head turn 1.
Yeah.
Unless there's like whatever Suicune, Burrow, Hydroid, what Cyber Dragon is normally not playing, this is over.
Yeah, no. So let's.
Oh, once mentioning head is dead.
Well, yeah.
He can't.
His opponent's not controlling anything.
And there's the second sister. Doesn't matter if your opponent is not controlling anything. He is searching wind. There's the head.
Yeah, the only thing he's controlling right now is his duel. Like.
Yeah, but one. Is 1 card enough? Drawing 1 card thanks to the head. Maybe he's grabbing something back out of his grave. Follow up for next turn.
Yeah, I would. Detaching head to re-add it back to the hand.
Now the question, do you attack or do you not?
Well, no matter what we know at the end of the day is he still is probably going to use that cybernetic support. So I guess it just really depends. Because it's going to come out anyway. We already know what's in his hand. So.
Yep. Only difference is that if he attacks, he gives him 3 Proto Cyber Dragon. And with only support in his hand and no Cosmic or Herald or so, he would only summon 2.
Yeah.
There's the Fusion Gate, and that is GG.
Yep. Fusion Gate, support. Cyber Style being activated.
Unless he's making a mistake, what we are not hoping for.
Yeah. I hope not. I hope not, personally, for my points, but.
He should go into a Rampage, send 2, make a Cyber Twin or Cyber End. And then it should be G. Milling only one core.
That's fine. Now he'll be able to make twin, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the Proto on the field and the core of the grave, he's gonna make that a twin dragon. Maybe got another core in the hand. He only sent one, or got Cyberlord Fusion in the hand.
There's delay,
But
did he?
he's not. Yeah, there was delay, but he's not revealing anything. He could have made an Chimera attack over dragon with attack.
Yeah, no. Now Kanzawa currently 1-1, being the first person to not start out going 2-0 when kind of entering. So right now the score is going to be 5-3 currently in favor of SEM right now. Zenzo going to go up 3-1 now with the current best personal record so far within this war. Kanzawa hopping on the table rather quickly, looking to get back into things. Hoping kind of turn things around and put it Bricks. Bricks has yet to take the lead. The closest they've gotten is a tie, so now I'm seeing two Zanes. Is this a mirror match? Probably not, but I would hope not at least.
Kanzawa played some Cyber Dragon in the past, so that could be true.
Yeah.
Kanzawa going first. Hell yeah, Buns! I know it was a good decision to commentate this war.
Alright, looks like we're starting out with Kanzawa. A lot of thinking going on here currently. Oh my gosh.
And there's Cyber Dragon core. We have indeed a Cyber Dragon mirror match. Now that's gonna get interesting.
Oh my gosh. The one war I cast with you, and there's now been 2 Cyber Dragons already revealed. Oh my gosh.
Cyber Dragons everywhere. Core triple set. Now, can Zenzo OTKs through that?
I mean, I'm just trying to think here. You tell me, because you are like the Sidra God. Are they still running like Storm and Cosmic Cyclone still? Because I see like too many variants.
You run either. Like you can use a few Cosmics or like 2 Storm or so, because normally you include like at least 2 Book of Moon. But there's no Storm, otherwise we wouldn't have seen the support that early. So he's gonna go with the Fusion Gate and try to get out some back row. But I'm sure Kanzawa is gonna be able to interrupt that.
Yeah. Looks like we are going to see the Cyber Style skill activated to bring out 2 Protos onto the board with the Fusion Gate. Fusion Gate is going to be activated. Is there a chain reaction to it? Yes or no?
Yeah. Like if you have a Cosmic, you normally do it now. If he only got Overflow as his interruption, yeah. Then you probably wait. On the other hand, then he's gonna be able to target 2 cards to destroy. But there, various back row could be there. Could be a Book of Moon or a Finnish Chain next to his Overflow. But if there's a Cosmic, it normally should come right now. And Zenzo didn't normal summon yet, so even after he resolved the Fusion Gate support Proto stuff, he still could normal summon a core or activate a Cyberlord Fusion. Yep, Proto Cyber Dragon is not a Cyber Dragon when turned face down. However, you don't want to use a Book of Moon here, because you still can do a Chimera Attack Rampage Dragon, even if the Proto Cyber Dragon is face down, since it's not required using a Cyber Dragon as a fusion material.
You heard it first here. Shout out to James the Sauce God. Thank you so much for subbing to Duel Links Team Wars. We are back. New season. If you guys don't know, James is the owner of one of the most prestigious teams we have, Phoenix, who does have a game upcoming this weekend. Make sure to tune in for that. Looks like we're
used the OG Cyber Dragon in the hand, not interrupting the fusion gate. Kinda needs a finish chain right now to interrupt that.
Still some heavy thinking coming from Gonzawa. Going to chain the overflow.
Oh, that's not looking good for him. Like, he's gonna get rid of the rampage, but if there's a core or a Cyberlord fusion in the hand, then it's game over.
Yeah. All 3 back are being activated. You mentioned Book of Moon. Book of Moon was revealed. And
yes, Book of Moon was not useful in this situation, and he had a double overflow. So, going first with core, he decided to search a second overflow, and there's a Cyberlord fusion, and that's game for Zenzo. Wow.
Yeah, wowzers. Let me... Zooey mama. Oh my goodness. Let me just get this out the way.
Yeah, I agree what is said in the chat. It would have most likely been better chance to pop the fusion gate, and then you still have 1 Book of Moon to survive the Cyberlord second rampage.
No, most likely not. But nonetheless, Zenzo going up now 4-1. He's doing work, man. Doing very, very good here. Now we're currently just waiting on the next player to come up. Alright, let's go ahead and take a moment and take a look at the chat. First off, obviously, guys, 262 people and one of the first games coming back into the new season. Thank you so much. I said it before and I'll say it again. All the commands to the bottom left-hand side. Go check out the YouTube channel. Sub if you can, obviously. Get involved in Fantasy League. Follow on Twitter. Check out the Discord, man. Get involved. These are great things. And make sure to check out these games, guys. These are insane players making insane plays, so definitely want to keep up with it. Alright, now, I asked this before, Drizzles. I'm going to ask you again. What are you sending to counter Sidra now? What do you think Bricks has in their back?
I think the first option should be more Thunder Dragons. They already used 1 Thunder Dragon from Mist.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, normally Thunder Dragon is a really good option.
Yeah. Granted, Bricks only does have 2 players right now. They have Raw and they have Soon. But I mean, granted, for having 2 Worlds players, 2 insane players in the back, I mean, that's not really the worst options, I think.
But yeah, it's interesting to see Bricks and Potatoes being down again against them. Like, Bricks finished 2nd place in the last season of Team Wars, while them didn't make playoffs. But in the normal season, they played each other, and them won, I think, 10-5.
Yeah, I believe you sent me. So taking a look here at this image, which if we have time, I'll try to put it on the screen. Yes, Sem did win 10-5. One of their players, Grimzhao, back then, who had streaked with SSA Crystons and Ghost Meets Girl Shiranui. We all remember how that was. And then Ulako being the player to close it out, going 3-1. Granted, Bricks had a roster consisting of Luke, Tyler, Sniffus, Giftsy, Pererzo, and Sunrasanti. And we're seeing none of these players being used today, so...
No. As I said earlier, the only person who played in this war was Ulako from them, who we saw here as a starter.
Yes. And looks like right now, this is the longest we've seen for a Bricks player or a... Well, I mean, he's on the table now, but it looks like they were taking just a bit to kind of decide what they want. And looks like they made their decision to send in Soon.
Could be Thunder Dragons, or maybe he's using another Onomat. We know Sun is playing Onomat. Yeah, Yuma and Astral. Let's see how many cards.
Yeah, this has got to be Onomaths in my opinion. I think they want the True Need OTK too bad. Or I'm
2 cards. That rather looks like Thunder Dragons.
Oh, okay. No True Need. That's fine.
And I think that's the better option. Because Thunder Dragon should be favorite against Cyber Dragon, and if you go for Onomat, it's legit like a 50-50. Both decks can just OTK going second. And Cyber Dragon Core again. Wow, the hand Senzo is opening no matter if it's Cyber Dragon or Thunder Dragons are insane.
Yes, no, he is opening 8 layers of nuts. He's actually insane. Cyber Dragon Core adding Overflow. 4 cards in the hand currently. With support. Cyber Style going to be activated, summon up these 2 Protos on the board.
Most likely gonna set 2 or 3 now, unless he wants to go for the Fusion Gate turn 1. Still considering how he should end his turn 1. Set 1, set 2, and 1 Overflow being there. And it's Thunder Dragon Dark getting activated in the end phase. Cosmic Cyclone hitting the Overflow.
Double Cosmic Cyclone, what the?
That's an interesting Thunder Dragon version, wow.
That's... yeah.
You're gonna go for Cyber End Dragon or for Cyber Twin? Yeah, Cyber End Dragon is hitting the board. So we know he got 1 Thunder Dragon Dark in the hand. Are his remaining 2 cards enough to outsell Cyber End Dragon? And there's the Hawk.
I'm looking at the animation. Oh, it's so good. Oh my.
Oh, and there's Roar. That looks like an Heliopodus. Yep. And that is game for Zunzun. Zenzo finally getting taken out, and Zunzun makes it a 6-4.
Looks like the Thunder Dragon counter did pay off here. Very, very good. Zenzo going to go out with a very nice score. A very nice score of 4-2.
They are going 4-2 against probably the best team in the whole league.
Yeah.
Who finished second and got a lot of strong additions in the off season. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one way to start off the season 9 here, especially if you're Zenzo. Definitely making a statement for yourself coming out the gate, which is very clean. So right now, I guess with SEM now having the remaining 3 players in the back, I guess they just have to see who they're gonna see send in here. So I guess, what do you expect to see, Drizzles, as the Thunder Dragon counter now?
That's an interesting question since Noble Knight is gone. Usually the Noble Knight got used as a Thunder Dragon counter in the past, but normally I don't expect that anymore with the ban list hitting today. I think we're gonna see something with multiple Necro Valleys. I don't know, maybe another water deck?
No shiny, no win.
Yeah, water with like maybe 2 to 3 Necro in the main could be pretty good, I would think.
No. Otherwise Onomat as well. we saw Onomat being able to OTK through Sunlight Dragon boards. And especially like he's playing Cosmic Cyclone, that's a card that normally Onomats are not really caring about. Most likely not playing any Sphere Kuriboh, so if they have an Onomat ready, that should be a good counter too.
Yeah. It looks like they're gonna be sending in their next player, Copa, currently. And speaking of the water deck, you mentioned it looks like that's, from what I'm seeing, looks like that's what they're opting to use here currently.
There is the water deck, and he's going first. Are we gonna see an Echo Valley and Diva?
Does he have a Necro Valley? That's also a good question, because I'm not gonna lie, a majority of builds I have not seen Necro, but in Team Wars format where you're allowed to bring multiple decks with different pairs, or even the same pair, I would not be surprised if there was some type of variance in between them.
No. Infantry coming out. Marksman, no Diva.
Dang. I believe we saw Edu do something relatively similar earlier. I can't remember which water play it was. I believe it was Edu, where he just went Abyss Dweller pass, no back row.
There's the Necro Valley, but we saw Tsum playing Cosmic Cyclone. So it's a big question if the Necro Valley is gonna stay on the field.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way you can have double CC, and combo again. There has to be some type of, you know, non-god here. But before I get any further in the game, thank you, Egad, or, yeah, Egad91 for the sub. Greatly appreciate it. Saying no shiny, no win. So he banished the Dragon Dark and the Thunder Dragon Roar. Right now, I'm kind of debating here most likely. I would expect to see him adding a Hawk here. And then obviously he would just special summon whenever he felt the need. Bringing out a Dark from the deck to the field here. Adding a Hawk to hand. Abyss Dweller is going to activate. Infantry's effect is going to activate, getting rid of the Lupine. Okay. Maybe that back row is a TTH? Or even a book? Let's think. What do we see from back row typically from water? We see TTH, we see book, we see chain.
Yeah, and then Forbidden Lands.
Yeah.
Not doing a lot here.
Hawks
but it has to be kinda their TTH, chain or book to be somewhat interruptive. Otherwise he could go into an Adreos here if he plays it.
Definitely a bit of delay coming from Cope Design right now. We mentioned TTH. He could be debating on if he's opting to use it now or not.
I mean, there's the treacherous trap hole.
Yeah.
Using it before he is exceed summoning.
And like that, soon just
Top
ending
deck.
his turn. Top deck Diva one time.
Any top deck monster? Or what are we seeing?
Anything that's not infantry, yeah.
Nothing. Got no pop anymore, only Necro Valley.
Cosmic
And there's-
Cyclone.
Putting him down to 800. Oh. And there's Levianeer. Oh,
Oh
goodbye,
my.
Dweller. I really hope there's no silent angler or so in the hand. What he hold in his hand to not like he can't kill him, so he kept it in his hand as a follow-up. And now he got cucked by the Necro Valley. What would have normally not being activated anymore if he did a little bit more damage.
Oh my. Oh, and like that. 24 to the face, 28 to close it off. Soon. Bringing things back around with Thunder Dragons. Okay. Starting out with a 2-0. Taking out a deck from Copa. Very, very nice. Now, taking a look here, we still have yet to actually ever see a repeat being used in today's game. So I'm very curious to see exactly when we will see it used, and if so, is now the time or not. And I see we got a ping here.
Yeah,
and
there is a repeat announced.
Yeah, no repeat being used currently coming out right now.
Using the water deck again to counter Thunder Dragon with Cosmic Cyclone.
Yeah.
Is it a possible mistake?
I think
maybe that's turning everything around.
I think for them it's just the fact that they're main decking Necro Valley, and they're probably thinking, okay, this is the only deck we have with Necro in the main, which kind of gives them the most fair chance to beat Thunders in their lineup. Granted, they still do have 2 other players outside of Copa, but even then, they must not be very confident in the other decks. But if they feel this is where the repeat is most valued, or going to have its highest value, then understandable. And
we see Diva coming out.
I think this is the first time we've actually seen Diva being used today? Because I feel like it's just been like infantry and another monster the entire time.
Yeah, but Water going first here again. I don't know. Would you say you want to go first here with Water, or do you rather want to go second?
Personally, I would want to go first with Water. It does kind of suck to a degree that he is running cards like Cosmic Cyclone, considering how that means like my back row / my Necro Valley is able to kind of getting gotten rid of. But even then, I think that going first, it gives you a better, such a more fair chance to get some type of board establishment. Because like taking a look at it, soon it's like the first game he had double Cosmic Cyclone. The next game he had the one Cosmic Cyclone he needed to OTK. So if he's not seeing that tech, it doesn't seem like it's more in his favor. So I think going first is fine. Plus setting up a board.
On the other hand, you have quite some options to OTK through a Thunder Dragon board if you go second. If you have like I don't know, like a bouncer or something that can be dealt with Book of Moon from Water, then yeah, can easy OTK with Diva, Marksman, summoning the Atlantean tech troop.
Yeah, no, they really can go either way.
No Necro Valley. Raiden normal summon. Are we gonna see a Book of Moon right now?
A Book of Moon? Honestly, are we gonna see an Abyss Dweller pop from Infantry? No, looks like he's gonna allow it to resolve. And he mills an Aloof and Cosmic Cyclone.
Oh, and there's Melody. Oh,
discarding another Raiden. Oof, not the best hand. Taking a look right now. He is going to bring out the Levianeer. Still has not used level dupe yet. Opting to pop now. I'm assuming he's gonna hit the Raiden, and if so, I feel like he probably should have just hit the Raiden before.
Yeah,
And then why do you activate the... What the... Wait, is this plan to...
I think he's just hitting the Levian near just infantry, leaving the Raiden.
Okay. and 16. Soon. Oh my goodness. Copa going out in the repeat, not getting any value, going 0-2, and soon going up 3-0 to now tie the game once more for Bricks.
Now the game is open again. Wow.
Yeah.
2 more players left, and Sun still with full life.
Taking a look here, let's go ahead and just update these scores really quick. This is just really showing that you can never just truly count out Bricks. They can always find their way to kind of climb back up, because they were down by a pretty decent deficit, I would say. And now it's looking like it was just nothing to them. But would you expect anything less from a player from such a prestigious team like Bricks and Potatoes here? And now as we await for them to go ahead and send their next player, either be Muni or Raymond? I'm assuming it's Raymond, how you pronounce him, correct? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think it's Raymond.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
Yeah, Raymond's the guy, the other guy on SEM. The other guy. Emote wall? Wait, what do you mean emote wall? What I do want the chickens and stuff? I'm so confused. I mean, I just have a bunch of cards that do nothing here. Like, this like Control Shift up. Oh yeah, this thingy! Oh my god, dude, look at it, it's so cool. I forgot about this. Look at this. It's just a bunch of animations. It's so cool. Or is there on another thingy, maybe? I don't know. Like, you just swap back and forth. It's so cool. There's some other cool stuff that you can do now that are hotkeys. Like, I think it's like, this. Oh, that's for repeats. I don't know. There's so many new buttons now on this layout. It's pretty cool, though. Oh, there it is. Now the emotes come up. Cool. What do you expect, the next deck to be? Because it seems like nothing's really beating Thunder right now. And like you mentioned, it's like, no one's really playing NK, or we haven't found a new build for NK. So I guess, what would you bring out, Drizzels, if this was you again? Especially after going through something like this.
Yeah, turns out that water was probably not the best idea sent into something that plays Cosmic Cyclone. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I would go with Onomats. If they have that left.
Yeah. Just go Bowser.
I mean a black thing could probably be decent as well, with like Necro Valley and stuff, but again, then you have Cosmic you're afraid of.
Taking a look at the chat, someone said that I thought they'd bring at least one Fire King. Yeah. I mean, we saw Fire King played heavily in like the first war, so I'm honestly like a little bit surprised that we're not seeing it now. I don't know. I think Fire Kings are cool. I don't even play Fire Kings though. I just watch them. I think they're interesting. I know that honestly I wouldn't be surprised. I thought they'd be pretty popular back when, you know, we thought Dark Lords would be playing in like every Team Wars game. But then after that we got hit with a ban list. First off, on like what? A Friday? Like come on, that's weird, but whatever.
Interesting to see as well, Simulator got hit, but no other hits to like Dark Lord or the Star Seraph engine. But we don't see any Star Seraph stick and share combi here.
Yeah, no. If it was up to me, wow, they're taking a while. Oh my gosh, I had to double check. I thought I missed something. Like honestly, if it was up to me, I said see you later 1500. That was good. I'd put stick and share. I'd limit each legit to like 2 or 1. So you either play 1 and 1 or play 1 and done, because it's ridiculous. It's way too much in my opinion. What else can I think of on the ban list that I would have done? Oh, we had this conversation last night, and I think this was a very good point that was brought up by one of the players on Bricks and Potatoes Raw. He said, and I think it's a very good point, that decks like Sidra and Black Wings should be hit. Same with Ritual Beasts. And the reasoning is just because of the fact that whenever we go through a ban list, or we expect a new format change, or etc., the meta's kind of all over the place and quote-unquote undefined. And then we have a tendency to kind of rely and go back to older decks like this that once were sacky, and then have some form of like consistency that we're aware of, and they perform relatively well, at least starting out. And that doesn't really give any room for the game really to change, because we just wind up going back and forth with old decks as opposed to playing the new things that are released and creating a new meta. So that honestly would be good. Very surprised the Onomat skill was not hit. I thought that would require a life point requirement, but it didn't. So that's a little but whatever.
Still no counter from them.
Yeah, no, I'm even looking in like the chat. I'm like, did I miss something? Like, they're just chilling. It's been 6 minutes. Like, bro, their clock is like...
I mean, everything was pretty fast so far. And especially them didn't had a lot of time to use so far to do their changes, so they still have the majority left when you have like 15 minutes in total.
No. Well, it looks like they finally got their player, and looks like they sent in. Looks like it's gonna be Mooney coming in, and looks like we're going to be seeing. I think this might be Onomats. Let's see how many cards.
Maybe they're listening to our stream and to our discussion.
They're trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, in the end we're getting punished for coaching. And it is 20 card Yuma and Astral. By far the most popular character we saw today in this war.
Yeah. Onomats are just gonna run everything as far as I'm concerned. They're gonna be very rampant for a while. With a deck like that, with a skill like that, and on top of it, it's like, come on, man. Would you expect anything less? Oh, I love the chat. Soon with Amazon second deck one time. Honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was, when I first saw the ban list and I saw that Onslaught was at 3, I was like, oh, Amazon's gonna be good to play against like Dark Lords and stuff, because even if they negate your effects, you just kind of banish their monsters, which is cool. And then after that, I saw that See You Later got hit, and I was like, okay, I don't even know if Dark Lords would even be played like that anymore. Like, what skill would you play it with currently?
I mean, Draw and Spell Trap is not affected.
Yeah, you could do that. I guess you could also do Destiny Draw, technically. But the Destiny Draw is like just a generic. I don't think it's needed. Yeah. Alpha Boost. Sister gonna be activated after revealing that you added Bolt and Head. Going to exceed right now. Bouncer pass. That is not ideal. Raiden negating the mills. Soon put that down fast. Was not even waiting. Going to mill a Levianeer and a Thunder Dragon Roar and going to simply pass. And looks like this might be the time for Mooney to take things back over. Going to summon the Gaga Head. Gaga Head's effect is going to activate to bring out the coat and the sister.
This looks like more of a working counter.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the first time we've seen Soon genuinely have a beyond mediocre hand. And I feel like every time we feel like Bricks is going to have the potential to go ahead and take the lead, they just do not get to close it out, unfortunately. Going to return the head back to hand from the graveyard. And going to swing in directly. And Mooney making good use of that counter here with Onomats. Bringing it 7-6 again. Bricks gets so close but is not able to take the lead. Now let's go ahead and update that. Soon hopping right back on the table. Getting immediately back into that duel. Not wasting any time. Currently with a 3-1 record. Hopefully we'll be able to tie it up, potentially even maybe go a step further afterwards.
All dependent on the second deck now. But this looks like Water Exceed.
Yep.
And Water is going second.
Oh wow,
So that should be decent for Water.
Yes. Now they don't have to be fearful of a potential true need. But granted, we do know that Bouncer is a threat. So looks like we're seeing adding the Gaga Wind, activating the coat from the hand, activating coat's effect. Coat will allow him to bring out the glove, and then Sister's effect will activate to turn everything to a level 6, or at least the coat I should say to level 6. Going to Exceed now.
One back row. Interesting.
Infantry.
Is it a Book of Moon? Is he gonna stop the infantry right here, or?
That would be very, very good. Oh wow, looks like we're reaching a peak currently at 273, guys. Thank you so much for coming over here, watching these games, getting involved, etc. I've said it before, I've said it again, and I'll continue to say it, guys. If you have not done so, please, exclamation point Discord in the chat. Get involved in the Discord. You want to go ahead and get yourself involved. Offerings on the infantry, off the rip. No lance, no problemo. There's
Macro Valley.
Necro's not going to do too much, unfortunately.
But a possible TTH can.
Very, very true. The question
There's
is...
no draw, there's no possible follow-up under Necro Valley unless he can deal with it. One back row. This better be TTH.
There is a lot of thonking going on here. Gaga Wind going to be activated. Special summoning head.
Is TTH coming out right now, or?
I would hope so. Now would be kind of good, unless you want to switch to the Exceed. Going to an Exceed. Number 70. Bringing out Spider.
Draw. Oh, he draw into a code. Now one Vindish Chain is not enough to stop him.
But one Treacherous is, though.
And there is the TTH.
You mentioned it earlier. Looks like we're into the opportune moment. Soon. Always getting good usage out of his resources. Infantry going to be used. Diva!
And there is Diva, and that's game over. Going into a Dweller, Marksman is here. Atlantean Attack Troop is about to come out, and soon is gonna equal the score once again.
The power of Atlantis is crazy. Just what he needed. A Visceral is going to activate. Infantry is going to activate, popping the coat. Swinging for 22, swinging for 19. Evening it up once more currently. Mooney and Soon both down to their last stacks currently. Now this may be the time for things to begin to shift back into the effect or favor of Bricks and Potatoes. Or will SEM continue to just kind of maintain this lead?
Second deck of Mooney. And it's a mirror match. Wow, and Soon going first.
It's important to know that Soon's playing 21 cards.
And there is Diva.
Diva, Infantry, Special Summon, Gishki Chain.
Wow, that's a strong opening.
That's a very strong. Hopefully we can see some backer out of this. I feel like we've only seen TT. I don't think we have yet to see a Water XYZ player have more than one back row. And Soon now being the second player currently to go 4+ so far. Very strong. That's funny. Diva also coming out currently from Mooney. Infantry coming out. A Bristol are going to be changed though to the Atlantean infantry, popping his own infantry, not letting him do a single thing whatsoever. But we are seeing. Speak of the devil. Angler.
Are we gonna see a TTH right now? Otherwise, he could go potentially into a White Aura Dolphin. And there he is. The White Aura Dolphin hits the field.
Yes, Dolphin going to come out now with one back row set. Dolphin's effect going to activate. Opting to swing in.
What is his back row? It has to be a TTH, and he didn't want to. But he would have used it up front.
I think so, yeah. Unless he felt delay. But even
maybe
then,
it's Lance. I think it has to be Lance, kind of.
Yeah, he must have felt something. There's no way he wouldn't go for it.
And like all the cards, Vindish Chain, Book of Moon, TTH would have got used some way. To either stop the summoning of the Aura Delphine or the attack or the effect. But yeah, this looks very much like the turning point of the war.
Yeah.
Can Sun Sun turn it around? Or is he going out and Raw is the last player for Bricks Potatoes?
Yeah. 2 Geeski Chain going to an exceed of his own. Potentially. Okay, he actually is. Going into number 37, going to make a deep spider shark, putting that bad boy in defense, of all things. Sun Sun playing rather passive here. $287, guys. Thank you so much. So close to 300 as we're revving up towards the nearing end of this actual match, but still have so much more to offer coming from it here. Infantry going to activate to special summon or additionally normal summon another monster. Atlantean attack squad coming out. Territory of the Sharks is going to be activated here. Going to allow him to go.
Gonna summon his own Spider Shark Dragon or?
I think that would be smart.
No, there's another Dweller.
I guess he can pop. I guess.
Why did he wait? Why did he attack?
I don't know. I was also wondering that.
I mean, it's still game if the attack goes through, but he could have just done it in the main phase to not give the Spider Shark an opportunity to destroy something.
Yeah.
Still waiting for possible TTH, Book of Moon, Finish Chain, anything from Sun Sun.
Yeah.
There's Forbidden Lands. And that's not gained by 150 life points. Was it a huge mistake to let the Spider Shark use his 1k reduction effect instead of using the Dweller in the main phase? And there's a Diva on top of the deck.
That is the third Diva we've seen in this game. Phoenix ain't gonna come out. Very unfortunate because he just used the lens, but he has another one anyway.
Wow. Sun with plays. It's the last back row from Mooney somewhat relevant, or did he possibly screw the game with not?
I trust right here would be insane.
Shark.
TTH here would be so insane. I'm not gonna lie. All right, now the skill is going to go through. So now, right now, the back rows are more live.
I mean, the White Aura Dolphin is still a huge problem for him.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a way for him to out it.
Yeah, with Dweller and Infantry pop, there is.
A Bwestellar going to come out. I don't see any way he does it here currently. I might be crazy. Daniel. Oh, Daniel.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last diva.
Is it the third diva? One. No, it's the second. It's the second diva, or? No, it's the third. It's actually the third diva.
It actually is the last diva. Shane. Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, Soon just kind of wins here. It doesn't matter. He legit just swings, bro. Like,
No.
I mean, Mooney wins, not Soon. Sorry, Mooney just wins here.
Yeah, his own dweller negated the opposite infantry pop, and that's it. Going into 8-7 for Supreme European Monarchs with only Raw, world champion left for bricks and potatoes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, if you want to have a final boss, he's definitely the one. But oh my goodness, dude, Bricks is just right there every time to grasp the lead, and they're just not able to clutch it out. But granted, honestly, this could be the opportunity now. Now seems like it's a now or never, unfortunately. Puzor B&B needs my help. Oh my god. World champion
Getting the world
Rashad.
champion Rashad Wycamper in the game, who just won the recent KC Cup. And
Yeah.
he's ready to play for Bricks and Potatoes, his new team. In the last season he played for Sun Clan and ended up losing top 12 in the playoffs. But he's here to win it all, I think. He's ready.
Yeah, I know it's usually Friday Night SmackDown, but it might be Monday Night Raw here if he comes onto the table. So.
Wow. But what decks do we expect from Raw?
I would expect the following. I would expect Onomats, Water.
Maybe Thunder Dragon as well?
Yeah, I was thinking also Thunder. One of those three. Or honestly, they could give him a sack deck like Black Wings, but I don't know if he'd play it. I don't know if he would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I think we're about to find it out. Let's go.
Let's go! Hajime Mustang.
If Raw plays Cyber Dragon, no. That is Crow. That looks like either level reduction Black Wings or Thunder Dragon with level duplication.
Did he actually?
21,
It's gotta be
22
Thunder.
guard.
It's gotta be Thunder.
Yeah,
it's
it's
Thunder
Thunder
for
Dragon.
sure. Yep.
That's a good mill. Milling one of each Thunder Dragon.
Yeah. And then milling. So two of his Hawks now in the graveyard, as well as his duo. I don't think his hand's the best.
Gonna summon a Levy turn 1 to shuffle like one card.
Or just at least get off the effects here.
Now, what do you wanna hit? Are you hitting a Diva? Are you hitting a possible Necro Valley or an Infantry?
I guess in this situation, what's your worst hit? Like, what the worst thing you hit is what, a marksman? An angler? Everything else should be relatively fine, I would assume. Oh, a lance would be kind of a bad hit also. But nah, Raw making very good use of his hand. Able to establish a very quick board. With a level 4 and level 5 on board, he could go into a synchro. He could make like a Vermilion mech if he wanted to. Is it needed? I don't think so. But, I mean, he has the options to do a lot of these things if he just wanted something. And depending on his hand, he could have some nice graveyard food fodder. Right now his graveyard only has 2 Hawks in it, so... Speaking of the devil, opting to go into a synchro. Does opt to go into the Vermilion Mech Dragon. Uses the effect of the Dragon Hawk, ending on a board state of Levianeer, Vermilion Mech Dragon, and Dragon Roar. That's a
really strong turn one, and he took away one of the cards in the hand of Mooney.
yeah, no, very, very nice from Raw.
Still thinking what he is doing.
Yeah,
Against
and
the sport.
I'm assuming, I mean, granted I can't say anything considering how we've seen people take just as much, if not longer, just for turn ones going first or second. But I'm assuming here that Raw probably got a very strong hit off of that Levianeer shuffle back.
No.
So I think right now Mooney's kind of really trying to figure out exactly what to do. I don't know, man. Look, someone go check on his sister, bro.
Oh wow.
Lamau, pal. Wow, I see a lot of opinions in the chat. A lot of opinions on what the world champion should do. I don't know
I
everyone.
think it's pretty safe here. No need to do anything. It's all up on his opponent.
Yeah, no, I think he's fine also. But, I mean, everyone else is a world champion here, obviously. Infantry into Diva.
I mean, he can get out one card that way with the infantry pop, but there is no real way at the moment to do some battle damage with the marksman. Now there is 2 back row. Okay.
Opting to go. Wow. Okay. Infantry gonna be able to. Well, now he can pop the Levi, yeah, and then swing over that, and then
Nope.
No real reason for him to trade the rank force here.
No, he's chilling on that thing.
Yeah, you kind of just end here, especially with 2 back row. If these are 2 viable back row, he's alright. $296. We're so close to 300, guys. Let's go.
He decided to go for the... Do you agree with that crash of the marksman and roar?
No. No, I don't. I do not, because then you just do this. So now he has his duo back, essentially. And taking a look at his graveyard, it's not only pretty beefy, but we only see 1 Levianeer in there. And I'm assuming he's either going to try to shuffle for a Levi, or we could see a Levi play happening.
Yeah, I think that's duo, and then he's trying to draw another Levy or Melody.
And he's probably going to shuffle like these 2. He only shuffles 2. There's no way he shuffles all 3. Only 2. Only 2 cards. 1 card. What the? Oh my gosh, he must be serious about this Levi. And it's
3
important.
new cards.
It's
Oh.
important to know he still has not normal summoned yet, nor has he used level dupe.
And there's the Levi.
Always rewarded.
Now, are we gonna see a finish chain? There's a
Yes. And honestly, that's fine, because he can now exceed. We could see a Helio coming out. That's not that bad.
Now it's a question how strong his second back row is.
Yes. If we see a second chain, that could be okay. Other than that, eh.
Or Book of Moon.
Yeah, Book of Moon could be also pretty good.
There is the Book of Moon. Yes. And ending his turn.
Here's a book. Read this.
Is there a potential Diva top deck for game? No. I'm saying.
Ooh.
Diva would be exactly lethal with 3100.
Oh my. What? Set?
Set.
Is that a
That's
set
not looking
Raiden
good.
/ Aloof?
Oh, there's the
Necro. Oh no.
There's the Raiden. Oh, that's looking really bad.
So 2 Hawks banished. Any in the graveyard. All of his Hawks are gone, dude. He needs What about his roars? 1 roar.
1 roar on the grave and
1 banished. He needs his. Oh my gosh, dude.
And that's game. That's 9-7 for Supreme European Monarchs having the match point.
Wow. And that is actually insane. And like that, 9-7. Oh my.
Raw got the option. Pizzas if it's.
I think.
Yes, and they're going for a repeat. So Raw is going again with the Thunder Dragons.
Obviously having high faith in the deck. Honestly, I cannot blame them for wanting to repeat at all. Using their first and potentially, I mean, this is their first and last repeat actually for these players here. Right.
I think the main question is just if he plays the Cosmic Cyclone in his main deck like Sun does at Thunder Dragons to have an out to Necro Valley. If he doesn't, it could be pretty difficult.
I would assume so. There's just no way I think that he doesn't pop off here.
I mean, it depends a lot on the second deck and if that's worse against water. Then the potential Thunder Dragon without Cosmic. And Thunder Dragon going. No, Thunder Dragon second time.
And then let me just edit the repeat here. Diva normal summon once more. Diva into infantry, using the Dragon Dark effect to add another one to the hand.
Are we gonna see a Gishki chain normal summon out of the infantry or?
That's a very good question. All we're seeing is an Abyss Dweller, 1 back row pass.
Extra normal summon. Is that enough to stop Raw?
using Dragon Hawk's effect, bringing out the Thunder Dragon Dark. Duel coming out currently right now. Dragon Dark's effect is going to activate.
Is that enough? Got a Hawk in the hand, so can get the roar next to. Duo. No, just going in with Duo. That's really dangerous.
Swinging in with the Duo, the chain is going to be activated. However, 4 cards in hand with no real extenders or plays. This is just so unthundery. Yeah, I know what I said, unthundery. Infantry coming out.
Oh,
Geeky chain. Oh no.
That looks like game over unless there's a hand trap from Raw.
Oh, Karibo one time.
Yeah, the problem summon, that's the second normal summon, it doesn't count as a special summon.
Yes.
So no possible 3 fortress drops coming from Raw. 10 card he played in the KC Cup. It's either Veil or Karibo or he is dead.
Capitalize off pain. Angler.
That's even game towards Karibo.
I'd cry. 1.
No delay, no Veil, and that is game over. Supreme European Monarchs are taking this with a 10-2.
10-7 record. Oh my goodness. Well, after a hard-fought, intense back and forth for majority of the match, SEM is going to take it with a 10-7 record. Congrats to SEM, obviously. Very good job from Bricks and Potatoes, nonetheless. Definitely.
Sunsun tried his best, going 4-2 as the best player from Bricks and Potatoes, but it was not enough.
Yeah, no. This match was definitely insane. Drizzles, give me your thoughts on this match. How did you feel? Anything you questioned? Anything you thought was cool, bad, etc.? Give your fully honest thoughts on this one.
I think it was a really close match, like with the start of Mist going 0-2 with Blue Eyes and stuff. It was a bit unfortunate for Bricks. They always were like a little bit behind. They never could like take a lead or so. I think they did mainly well. Only questionable play I saw was with the Cyber Dragon Mirror match with Kansava not going to pop the Fusion Gate. On the other hand, them also did a maybe questionable counter with using the Water Exceed to counter the Thunder Dragon who played Cosmic Cyclone, what resulted in an 0-2 with a repeat used, but there was not enough for Sunsun to go 2-0 over one repeat opponent, because they had a lot of other decks in the backhand.
Yeah. I definitely question a few things. I guess my first question is, what was Raw's second deck? Considering how they did just use their repeat here. I don't think there were any other key moments that they could have used their repeat another time. Granted, this was kind of just fine in my opinion. I did get to see Thunders, which is something I was questioning, so that was cool. It was unfortunate because you could see how Thunders were so consistent for someone like Soon, but then in the hands of our current world champ, they turned into they turned to bricks. No potatoes, just pure bricks, bro. So there was that. Oh my gosh. And then also, it seemed like, so this is the third set of Thunder Dragons they brought, and only one pair was successful with Double Cyclone, which is coming from Soon. Because Mist also brought Thunders, and he also opened 8 layers of bricks. Tri-mids were very interesting. Kind of cool. For a lot of other teams, maybe worth incorporating.
Yeah, Tri-mid worked out pretty well for Edu.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe now that Tri-mids, Heroes, and stuff are back, like you said, Jano can go back to clapping in Team Wars. So...
Yeah, but it looks like Bricks and Potatoes are still followed by the Thunder Dragon Curse at first in the Team Wars final, and now here once again, stacking multiple Thunder Dragons is not resulting positive for them.
Yeah, man. Overall, I thought this was a very good match. I'm happy with it. Shout out to Zenzo going 4-2. You made my fantasy league off to a hot start. That's what's up. Other than that, man, this was good. I have no special shout outs or any closing notes really to say, so I'll end on my same generic thing as always. If you guys have not done so yet, please, 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 exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Get involved in the Discord. Make sure to sub, exclamation mark sub. Join all the great things they have, such as Fantasy League, one of the best things to get involved in that you definitely can do. Get those Twitch sub emotes, sub benefits, etc. If you're looking for a team, make sure to hashtag looking for a team in one of the Discord channels and get yourself in there. Go ahead and do that. You also want to definitely go ahead and message one of the mods or anyone else in the community if you have any questions going on with it. Exclamation mark Twitter. Make sure to follow Duel Links Team Wars on Twitter so that you guys can go ahead and keep up with any of their live updates they have going on within social media for all the active Twitter users on there, as well as interacting with those outside of the community. You definitely want to go ahead and exclamation more YouTube, brand new YouTube. That is where things will really be popping off for any content such as you've seen today or any previous matches, special highlights, etc. All the VODs will be there. Obviously, it's being discussed in the chat, but you definitely want to get in there also. It is brand new and improved, so you definitely want to get support. Get your support sent all over there, man. Nonetheless, other than that, this was a great match. I definitely plan on casting more matches with in the future. You can catch myself. I know Drizzles will definitely be casting some other games going forward also, as well as many other cool guys out there, man. Make sure to stay tuned. Mark your calendars, clocks, whatever it is, for 8 p.m. EST tonight. There will be a game of Pharaohs versus Switcheroo tonight, which is going to definitely be an intense one. It'll be our third and final match of today, so you definitely want to get yourself set aside some time for that one. Shout out to all the refs and everyone else who had made this positive and possible.
Positive, nice.
Made this positive. And all that jazz, man. But those are my final notes. If you have anything else to say, Drizzles, go right ahead, man. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty cool game. Definitely a great start and opening for this Team Wars season and for the Friday matches here. Gonna be a lot of other cool games on this weekend with the new ban list being enforced. So I'm really hyped to watch more matches. And yeah, thanks for letting me cast with you. It was a lot of fun. And I think we're out.
Yeah, no, anytime for sure. I'm not sure if the mods want to go ahead and host anyone.
Yeah, I think they're planning a raid of Nifrod at the moment.
That's good, that's good. Oh, thanks. Alright, Team Wars, if you're gonna follow me, just tell people to follow me on Twitter. It's the only thing I use. Like, that's literally it. The only thing I do is Twitter. And even then, that's really just it. But yeah, thanks, man. Very fun. And now we'll just wait for the host in the raid, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, I think we're offline.
Okay, alright, thank God.
It was even pretty fast, like it was a 10-7, 17 matches, and it took only 2 hours.
Yeah, no, it went by super quick, honestly. Let me stop the stream right now.